Next, let's hear from Soumya Ramakrishnan, Head of Development Bay Area at the Nudge Institute, who will be talking about how Nudge is working towards the goal of increasing flexible digital employment opportunities for 1 million women in India by 2030.
Hello, everyone. So I know I'm the last one before the closing, and you guys have been amazing. So thank you so much, and I will try to keep it fun. So I'm from the Nudge Institute. The future of work for women, it's not just a topic for me. I have struggled with returning to work after maternity, the exhaustion of overcompensating, as well as there was feeling small and vulnerable when I was trying to get back to workforce after taking a break for caregiving. So all of this, it was not just about me. Like I have seen it with so many women around me, and why? And some of them gave up. Why? Because workplaces are not designed for our realities. But being here today, talking to so many of you on the sidelines, hearing so many amazing speakers, my heart is full, and I'm hopeful that together we are going to get a workplace where women can bring their entire, they don't have to compromise on any of their identities to thrive professionally. With that, I would like to talk about the Nudge Institute. We are a nonprofit working in India to create resilient livelihoods for the underserved communities in India. And the bulk of our work, women and their livelihoods, is central to a lot of our initiatives and programs. And today, in the next 5 minutes or so, I'm going to be talking about how we are working with empowering and nurturing social entrepreneurs to solve for livelihoods in India. Okay, before that. Okay. So we started Nudge. It's a 10-year-old organization. And when we started Nudge, we struggled so much to get the initial capital as well as mentoring, market linkages. And we just felt it was wrong. Like the for-profit startups at that point in time had all of these very easily available to them. So social entrepreneurs, as is, we are struggling with very hard problems to solve when we don't have these basics right. So we decided we have to make the change in the space. And 7 years ago, we started India's first incubator accelerator exclusively for nonprofits. 130 nonprofits have graduated from our programs. And we've worked very closely with each one of them. So that gave us an opportunity to observe the gaps in the system, capital and talent coming to social sector to work on social problems. So that's when we thought we should do something more. We should have another model in which we can kind of attract more capital and talent towards these programs. So I know this is the last session, right? So I wanted to be, and you guys have been amazing. So I wanted to tell you a story. Who knows the connection between Napoleon and canned food? Anyone? Fantastic, nobody knows. So this is going to be a brand new, oh, you know. Okay, so rest of you, it's going to be a story. So Napoleon, about 230 years ago, wanted to find a solution to preserve food for his troops when they went on this long military campaign. He tried many different things and nothing came up. And finally, he announced 12,000 francs. I just Googled for what is the conversion. It says 14,000 USD, but I don't know if that's a true one. So 12,000 francs of an award for anyone who solves this problem. It took 15 years for a confectioner called Nikolai to come up with a solution where he was heating, boiling, and sealing the food in glass jars to preserve the food, and it worked. And he won the 12,000 francs. And that is the basis of food preservation even till today. And food industry has not been the same. And where did it all begin? It began with a contest of 12,000 francs and somebody wanting to win it. So, grand challenges have a very good history. Historically, we know grand challenges have solved very significant problems. But why don't we kind of apply the same logic to social impact sector? Why can't we solve this about clean drinking water for all? small and marginal farmers making steady income, or more women in the labor force. So at Nudge, we design and run, one of our programs is to design and run grand challenges on very important social problems. And we do that partnering with corporates as well as Principal Scientific Advisor, Office of Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India. We have done 3 challenges, and the latest one that we have launched is Digital Naukri Challenge, which is one of the stats Suhani mentioned earlier was 70% of urban women didn't step out once. Another stat that we have had is like 200 million. It's an appalling number. 200 million women don't step out. Sorry, I saw the stop, but very quickly. 200 million women don't step out even once. So if women can't step out to go for work, can work come to them? So I'm going to give you, does that play on its own?
Where we work has changed across centuries. From farms to industries, to offices and BPOs, and post the pandemic to our own homes. But for 160 million women of India, not much has changed. They remain time poor, bound to their homes, and with household incomes that have largely remained stagnant. Instead of being bystanders to our country's growth journey, can we reimagine work and work models that can bridge the gap between aspiration, opportunity, and income for India's women? Enter Digital Naukri. Digital Naukris are small tasks that are discrete by nature, can be performed online, over shorter work hours, and with a foundational skill set. For the first time, technology presents a chance to bring elevated and sustained incomes to the doorstep of homebound women. This new class of digital Naukris that are emerging around the world are being executed by people across a range of technical skills and digital literacy levels. In August 2024 at Charcha, we began a journey to accelerate a better future for women at work. Today, we're excited to launch the first of 5 missions with a focus on improving the female labor force participation rate in India. Introducing the Digital Naukri Challenge by the Nudge Prize and Emphasis F1 Foundation. The Digital Naukri Challenge is a bold mission to pioneer and accelerate digital work models that work for women. With the largest prize purse yet of rupees 6.5 crores, the journey will also give organizations access to a thriving ecosystem of investors, mentors, and implementation partners. We're looking for solutions that lets homebound women choose their hours of work, access employment from wherever they are, and achieve economic freedom. Not just stop there, but envision scale and sustainability. Are you working at the intersection of digital employment, gender parity, and the future of work? Here's an opportunity for you to build work models that work for women and shape the next million digital jobs for them. Apply now to the Digital Naukri Challenge.
So just to wrap it up, so we had launched the challenge last December, and we had 200 amazing applications, and of which we have shortlisted 11 challenges, and Suhani and Myna Mahila Foundation is one of our shortlisted challengers who are going to be spending the next 18 months working on the digital Naukri challenge and come up with work models that work for these women to bring 160 million women into the labor workforce. So with that exciting thought, I'm going to wrap my talk. And thank you so much for being an amazing audience, and thank you for this opportunity.